What's going on, everybody? It's Dev here and welcome to the first video on the channel. Today, this is part 1 of the series where we try and beat Spider-Man PS4 without taking any damage. This sounds so hard and trust me, it is. So, the rules for this challenge: anytime I take damage, I'll have to restart from the last checkpoint where the beginning of the fight took place. And anytime I take damage, which I cannot control, I think there's one instance in this video where it happens, that will not count. It is pretty self-explanatory, just can't take any damage. It's going to be a tough one. If you guys are excited, destroy that like button, and if you are new and enjoy the content, obliterate that subscribe button. And without further ado, let's get into this.
Units, level 4 mobilization. Location, Fisk Tower.
Fisk?
Alright, we're getting ready, we got this. Gearing up, we're going to take down Fisk, and this was actually probably will be the hardest part of the game, and you'll see later on why. So yeah, we're hopping out, and then we're going to go do some swinging all the way to the crime scene where Yuri is telling us to go.
Get it!
Morning, guys! Who's ready for their hot, fresh cup of...
Alright, it's first fight time, and this fight was, yeah, obviously because the first one, it was the easiest one. We'll learn the controls, so it's all good, no damage taken. The cavalry arrives, and yeah, things start to change.
Somebody just shoot him!
We get shot, stupid mistake. Don't know what I was thinking, being an absolute loser and taking that damage. Reload the checkpoint, but good thing it takes us right back to where we were. Take out the guys this time, and yeah, now we have to go meet up with Yuri and go to the main Fisk Tower.
What's happening? Yuri? Yuri! Yuri, you okay?
If he makes it out of that building, we're gonna lose him.
I'm gonna go,
Do your thing.
Yes! He's the day, Willie! Heads up! Hey, where you going? Catch! I'll clear a path.
Alright, okay, so this fight was interesting because it was real pain. There were so many enemies. There were gunmen as well, so they were getting shot from range. It was the real pain, and I was very grumpy. Alright, so I'm thinking, okay, I'm doing so sick, which I actually am, by the way. I'm ruining people left, right, and center. People getting punched in the face, broken noses, broken spines. It's all good till this happens. Yep. So, after an absolutely amazing kill streak, after absolutely knocking everyone out left, right, and center, we just get shot. Second attempt, it's gonna be great. We've got this. Okay, Spider-Man, let's do... Oh, you already know it's gonna be a long one. So, we only died twice more, but then something struck in me. I turned into an absolute controller beast. I was knocking people out left, right, and center, and we actually managed to get the level done. And as you guys can see, this is the first instance where we could not control taking damage, as we were just learning how to use our focus bar to heal. Web zipped up, quickly dealt with the fools up top. They kept arriving from the elevator. No worries, no damage taken there. We went through the vents whilst Yuri was waffling on about some garbage. And we arrived at the next stage of the level, which was very chaotic. However, that did not stop me. I was knocking people out left, right, and center. We were dodging bullets, but because my reflex was absolutely through the roof, we dodged them all until, unfortunately, we get hit, causing us to restart the level. But no worries, the next try, we absolutely bossed it into the vent and into the security room. This fight was an absolute breeze. I actually feel bad for this guy, who absolutely ruined, electrocuted him and punched him right in the face. But don't remember, guys, Spider-Man does not kill, so I'm sure he's fine. Just probably won't be able to walk for the rest of his life. Anyway, we had a quick conversation with Fisk, pretty angry at us, pretty nice guy to be fair though. And then we got to the second stage of this data removing mission. And to be honest, it was an absolute breeze. We were smoking everyone, bam bam bam, uppercut. In real life I was literally punching as I was punching the people in the game. It was all good. And then we actually started to become a hero by not beating the hell out of people and actually saving people. Well, this is just unfortunate. We're introduced to the rocket launch people, and because they're homing launchers, they followed us everywhere we'll go. But no worries, we quickly eliminated the targets, continued through this tower, doing parkour, knocking people out on the way, taking no damage whilst doing it. And then we had the biggest betrayal of our lives, the super security guards. This fight, like all the other fights, was an absolute beast, was absolutely easy, did it first try without taking any damage. They had shields, no worries, that's not going to protect them from the absolute beating they're about to endure. Knocked them all out, and then that left us with one man, Mr. Wilson Fat Fisk. So if you've played the game, you'll know that there's 3 different stages to the Wilson Fisk boss battle. The first one is the turret one, and yeah, this is the first try, absolutely easy. All you have to do is whip him up, throw him at the glass wall Fisk was hiding behind, and then onto the second stage, a little bit harder. We actually have to fight him, but it's only one enemy, so it wasn't too hard. We only took damage a couple times, so I had to restart like 3 or 4 times, but eventually we managed to land him with solid punches, break his nose, which took us on to the third stage. And this is near goddamn impossible. The normal difficulty of this fight is a little bit challenging, but having to not take any damage was through the absolute roof. There were so many enemies, as well as Wilson Fisk, who would absolutely charge at you, and he would pick up boulders and absolutely lob them straight out our foreheads. It was absolutely crazy, and to actually only way I could actually inflict damage upon him was to actually web him up, then attack him. But whilst I was attacking him, the other enemies would attack me also, so I'll take damage, then force me to restart all the way from the start of the third stage. And this was a pain, because I'm on the normal difficulty, and Fisk, he's not an easy fellow to take out. He's got quite a lot of health, so doing this was an absolute pain. I'm not lying when I said this took about half an hour to 45 minutes. Absolutely insane. I was actually so angry. I kicked my wall so hard, almost broke my foot. It was an absolute pain. I died more times than I can even count, which is absolutely insane. But I managed to get a tactic. So what I decided to do at the start, I'll quickly web zip over to Fisk, do a little bit of damage to him, and then just swing around like a little baby, around in circles. And what I'll do, when Fisk is far away from one of his enemies, I'll web him up and then web zip and attack him down. This strategy actually really worked so well. I was actually doing so much damage until the stupidest thing happened. I was so angry. I ran in fire. This took 5 damage. 5 stupid damage off my health. So I had to restart all the way from the start. But luckily I was getting the hang of things. I knew what I had to do. And so with our swinging around tactic in place, I was ready. We dealt so much damage. I was swinging around left, right and centre, webbing him up, striking down, bam, bam, bam. Broke his jaw, broke his face in 5 different places. We could see by the look on his face, he was struggling to stand on his 2 legs. We were absolutely destroying him. And finally, after like 45 minutes, we actually completed the level. We did the quick time events and wrapped up the Wilson Fisk level 1 mission.
So, should we kiss now? Yeah, maybe later.
I have to say, it was very, very hard. It got so much harder to the end, and I was just thinking, this is the start of the game, so we already know it's going to be so much harder. But that's all for today's video. If you enjoyed, destroy that like button, and if you'd like to see some more, hit the subscribe button down below. And yeah, I'll see you all on the next one. Goodbye.
You had me back.